I see the microwave go flying and I stand up and I call it the radio, like walk over, and the dude starts beating him with the microwave. That was, like I said, when the whole Norteño Sereno thing kicked off. Like I was sitting in the pod control when that dude's head got bashed in by the microwave. I'm just sitting there. We literally just let out wreck. I'm sitting there eating lunch. It took like my third bite. Next thing you know, I see a microwave go flying. Because you know, at Max, so at ICC, you're on the floor looking up, right? At Max, you're on the second tier looking down, or second floor looking down. So I literally sit down. It's like my third bite, and I just see out of the corner of my eye, and Jake's like, "Did you see that?" And like I stand up, I'm like, "Oh shit, we got to fight on tier 1." So like I run over to the control, because the person I was running control was like brand new, or relatively new. So I run over and I'm like, "Hey, let me help you out." So I get on the radio, call it, "Hey, we got to fight on tier 1," and that's all I called originally. Well, then I hit the buttons to look at the camera so I can get the response teams in. And that's when you press one camera, it showed like the rec yard and like some other stuff, and they're fighting on all of them. And I'm like, oh my God. So I get back on the radio. I'm like, break, break, break. We need everybody. Like there's fights on, here, there, like everything. I was like, send everybody. I was like, I need lethal. I need less lethal. I need, all this stuff. And I think it was the deputy warden. I think it was deputy warden, like got on and was like, what authorization do you have to call for lethal and less lethal? I'm like, look at your cameras. Like, dude, like these dudes. And so they're all like, it was obviously planned. So they all had t-shirts tied around their face. They had sunglasses on. It was like, they had gloves on, the whole 9 yards. Well, come to find out, they had blocked all the, what are they called? Not the sally ports, so the
fire doors.
Yeah, but the little rectangles that flip down.
The
ports. Yeah, God, I couldn't think of that. So they had blocked all those. So we couldn't open those. They had wedged stuff into all the doors, so we couldn't open. We could open them, but when you pop the door, you like had to push on it hard. So they had prepped this. So actually, when we went back and watched all the camera footage, like these dudes were out there like prepping, just like right under our nose. Like they just look like they're walking around, but every time they'd walk around, they would take something, jam it in, that part, and then they would do another lap, and then it all kicked off. You saw two dudes talking at the fire door between tier 1 and the rec yard. They're talking. Next thing you know, they do the, on the door, and walk out. And 10 seconds later,
set it off.
Like I see the microwave go flying, and I stand up and I call it. I grab the radio, like walk over, and the dude starts beating him with the microwave, like picking it up and slamming it, picking it up, slamming it. Well, then the door, like the microwave finally breaks and gives way. Well, then all he's got left is the door handle with the door on it. And he just like looks at it and starts beating the dude with the door handle. I'm like, oh my God. So I was on the response team. So I was like, oh shit, I got to go. So like I, gear up, get downstairs. But we had that thing like handled. It was like under 5 minutes. I forgot what the actual like timing was on it, but it was really good response.